How's it going, YouTube? It's me, Skydar Spider here. So, I'm making a review right now. So, this review is going to be an awesome review. So, I've been out for a while. So, thanks for a haircut for some reason. So, this movie came out. It's really popularized for most people, apparently. And it does have different songs to it. It does really. So I had to do this is like evolution of the Grinch, kind of. There are like three different versions of the Grinch. The 2D version, 3D version, and this is 2D version, live action version. So barely. I'm doing, but not the other version because I'm still get over it most of the time. But you get an idea. So apparently, you're basically not doing anything right now. So apparently, I might do the end of the last version of the Grinch, called The Grinch by Illumination, who got released this year most of the time. So, first, I was talking about this. I was talking about the first hit release of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay, so I'm barely didn't even do Evolution that much because of his own video popularity with my channel. Some people watch it, some people don't watch it. So apparently, but anytime. It does worse anytime. So anyway, so the first one was How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Dr. Seuss. First, it turned to the book, and then it turned to the movie by the guy who made Tom and Jerry most of the time, or Looney Tunes. You might know the guy, Chuck Jones, and apparently, I just don't read myself a million times, like on TV, on video cassette, anything. In my life, I do have my heart with the Grinch most of the time. So apparently, you guys are wondering, oh my God, why you're just doing the evolution of the Grinch? Because guys, I am just saying that I'm barely making this video because it's Christmas already. And it's not Halloween, thank God, it's really not. And so apparently I am just saying that the Grinch is really popular. So I'm talking about this How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what it all got started from. So it's by the guy who made who made Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes and other cartoons you may know about or recognize till now. So sorry. So anyway, so How the Grinch Stole Christmas was adapted to a book, from the book to a movie. So actually has happened to it. And then actually, I was on a 2D version right now. So the 2D version is really that memorable for most of you guys, or fandom, or whatever. Who knows about the story that the Grinch, I can't tell you the whole story of it. I can, but I really cannot because there's no copyright issues with it. So that it's the story begins with a Grinch who live in Whoville, type of guy who knows everything, but actually who hates Christmas most of the time. But usually the title says How the Grinch Stole Christmas, so it does have to do with this. Because the guy, who is the Grinch, hates Christmas because of everything. Well, in the live action movie, I would talk about that for later on. So basically, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 2D version of it, tells how the Grinch hates Christmas, and then after all that, he went to someone's houses. Well, that's kind of a trespassing, you know what I mean? Like you go to people's houses, you can't take everything you want. It's like going to jail within a minute or so. But as a Grinch, he may go to jail with it. So basically, it does not matter what kind of stuff he did. So I'm barely a I'm barely a Grinch fan myself, a little bit, like a little tiny bit. I am. So anyway, so the Grinch went to people's houses. He stole every single decorations, the food, and the toys most of the time. And actually, the famous one is the tree. But that really ended up that Susie Lou, who um, discovered him discovered him taking the tree off their house, and then saying he pretends to not even talk to her for some reason. Well, the narrator has his own perspective, but my perspective is, why does the Grinch have anything with it? Does how does like why it could be like he could like just go with a tree and get out for some reason. So anyway, so after all the time he went to the cave and then he wonders like how did they actually have their own Christmas. So he went back in the cave for some reason and on top of a mountain and he actually dresses up as Santa. No lie. He actually dressed up as Santa. He makes a costume out of it. He made Max, the dog, wear a reindeer out of out of wood or something. I don't know how they get there. Out of branches or something. From the tree at some point. And then I don't know where he got the sleigh from, but I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. So anyway, the Grinch is really that popularized with people. Anyway, so anyway, and then like he found a heart. Um, he found his heart. He knows he believes in Christmas after all. After that, the movie's over. So anyway, that was a type of movie I do like from like the old age for vintage stuff. Like I do like vintage stuff within like movies with it. So anyway, yeah, so that was the 2D version of the Grinch. I can't tell you the evolution with it. So evolution was that the Grinch counterpart was kind of the inner style most of the time, and it was kind of a hit and miss most of the time. So it was a bit more dramatic, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, so now I'm talking about this live action of the Grinch. So anyway, so here's live action. So live action is started with Jim Carrey played as the Grinch. I know you guys are so like mad or pissed about that movie, but that movie has different potential than you. Like Star Critic, I know he reviewed it, but he actually did not review it. But he did actually review it with a rhyme with it. So I'm not gonna do a rhyme because obviously the copyright issues, so I don't do it anymore. So anyway, so the Grinch is a live action by Jim Carrey, who who may know about him since his own popularity whatsoever. So the Grinch, how's the Grinch So Christmas, the live action stuff, and then it actually have a different perspective most of the time. So anyway, the Grinch just like tells a different story within a minute or so. Like instead of like having Whoville, a little small town, it becomes a big town full of joy, full of Christmas joy, whatsoever. And then actually shows Hulu's parents for the first time. So I was barely like to myself. As I watched this movie, I watched it, so I know how to do it. I know how to say this stuff. So for the first time, I was like happy that they showed his face for her parents. But in the 2D one I talked about, that they never showed his parents. So they showed her, but not his parents. So anyway, Um, so actually, that the whatever, so that the whole town was like getting to Hollywood, not Hollywood, the holiday cheer within a minute or so. Then after that, the story hands on to the Grinch that has a different personality than the last one, than like the 2D version of the Grinch. Well, the live action one, it tells you that the Grinch is more in the current language, an asshole most of the time. So I barely have a bit of a personality myself with it. I may have to do like a review kind of with it, but I can't. So anyway, so actually, the review of kind of it, like I can't do a review because of copyright issues. I'm sorry about saying that before, because I can't show you the video of it because I would show you pictures of it, but I can't. I had to do a video of it, of course. So anyway, so yeah, so in the movie, that the Grinch has a plan to get rid of the kids who would climb up this mountain and tell the story about him. So the kids went up to the mountain. Well, it's not in the original. They never show the kids coming up the mountain and tell a story about him. They in the movie they actually did, but in the 2D version they actually did. So so they actually come up with the masked version of the Grinch. I thought it was kind of an Easter egg, but I thought it was not an Easter egg. I know which one it is. So apparently that it's not an Easter egg after all. But comment below if it's an Easter egg that it was a masked version of the Grinch. And then afterwards, Max was the behind the mask, and then actually though, I barely just know every movie about this, like every plot, every single thing. So anyway, I continue on. So then the kids scared, and the thing scared the kids away. The teenagers, the teenagers, not the kids. So the teenagers scared away, going down, going to find stuff they did. So then after all that, the Grinch called Max, and it shows Grinch the first time, played by Jim Carrey. So I don't know who played the Grinch at the 2D version, but Jim Carrey at the live action version was kind of a hit and miss for some people, actually. So anyway, the Grinch was eating an apple. Like some say, the apple is equals a jerk most of the time. So an asshole most of the time. So he was eating an apple or some kind of fruit. I don't know what he's eating for that thing. So anyway, he showed his face for the whole time. Well, in the movie, in the 2D version, he has no clothes on. But in the movie version that I'm talking about here, he was having the clothes on for some reason because he just popular. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I will not tell you the whole story of it because I know you guys want to see it because you guys are just fans with it. So anyway, so I'm gonna tell you the evolution with this thing. I'm not telling you the whole story of it because it was really confusing at some point. So anyway, so evolution is that in the 2D version, the Grinch was like doing expressions to his face, and the movie version that as Jim Carrey starts in. Well, Jim Carrey's been an asshole for the kids, pardon my language, because of everything has to be like a movie thing with it. So apparently that the Grinch is really that amused to most of your fans most of the time, who is a Grinch fan most of the time. So anyway, so actually, then Max, the dog, was kind of a different hit and miss because they actually put Max in a spot right here. like to put a random dog into the movie, saying, "Oh my God, let's find a dog." Oh yeah, I know. We can find a dog for out there in the streets and say Max, and then actually they found Max, who played the dog in real life or some point. But the guy is saying saying I know this, but I didn't know this until now. But I didn't know this. I just made up for most of the reason. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah. So actually, so I can tell you the evolution was that Stephen Liu was kind of a different counterpart for most of her other stuff from 2D versions of it. So live action version Stephen Liu was kind of a cute dress princess most of the time, and he wanted the Grinch to be inside the. He wanted the Grinch to participate in some other rituals or something, or some holiday stuff. I don't care. So anyway, in the 2D version, it does not show that. It shows Whoville having a small town with a little bit of people with it, saying "Holly Jolly" and all stuff. But in the live action, it shows that within just a minute, but that's it, nothing else. But 2D doesn't right because you know why? In the 2D version, it has a dinner scene right at the end, but at the live action version, it has dinner scene at the end, but with a twist. It does not have. Who needs M. Night Shyamalan to do it? So anyway, yeah. Um, so actually, I have no other evolution to talk about this movies. Two movies I've got to see. But right now, I'm talking about this movie called Illumination: The Grinch. Okay, guys, you're just begging me to start reviewing this shit, but I can't. Pardon my language, but I can't because I really hate the Grinch, the Illumination version of the Grinch, because I really hate Illumination that much. Well, apart from my stuff for watching the Sing and Secret Life of Pets most of the time, and why not? Why not the Grinch has his own, parody for some point, and why not that? So apparently, that Illumination of the Grinch was popular by its own movie because Illumination wanted to reboot the Grinch. They see it and actually did it most of the time. Assholes. Pardon language again. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about the merchandise they did. So first, they actually make how would you call it? They actually made a trailer within a movie though. But I can't tell you the trailer because it'd be like to copyright most of the time because of everything with it. So and then the Grinch is really popular because some people actually saw the Grinch at the movies before, and of course merchandise comes in. But actually, I never saw the movie, but I did tell you the evolution with it. So the Grinch and Illumination was different apart of the 2D and live action movies. Well, from the Grinch Illumination, it does have like different stuff, a different plot, a different story with it. Like, come on, you gotta be serious, okay? Different plot, different story. You're not that kind of studio, okay? Even Disney has more movies than you than that. I'm sorry, I just part ran it before doing Evolution. I'm sorry. So anyway, so that the Grinch, it's really that amazing for most fans, but I do not like it because I hate the new style of the Grinch because you know why? I really hate that they actually have a Grinch within a movie. Because every time I think of Illumination, I think of the Grinch. So apparently I dislike the Grinch movie most of the time because some people talk about it and some people want to talk about. Some people want me to talk about. I don't want to talk about. I just don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be a part of that group. So apparently, that the Grinch is um, really that crazy to me. Though I really have to say, I apparently just hate the Grinch because of its own popularity. Because why not though? The Grinch is really popular for most teenagers, kids, and adults alike who grew up watching the Grinch movies and hated them. I don't care. So anyway, so yeah, so the Grinch movies is really in theaters now. Please watch it if you can. If not, please tell me what you think about this, and please tell me in the comment below what you think about this evolution video. I'm sorry I cut it short because of stuff happening today. So apparently I know what I'm doing with my life. So anyway, so that's my evolution of the Grinch. The 2D version, live action version, and the newer version that comes out right now. So yeah, it's only three versions of it. I can't believe it. I thought it'd be like all the versions that I did within Willy Wonka Evolution and Wizard of Oz Evolution that I did most of it. You want to see them? Please, I will leave the two of them in the description if you want me to, because I want you to watch them. It's really amazing that I did that. So anyway, I will probably leave the description of the two evolution I did because I am really just happy to see it. So anyway, those two ones are my other channel that I did for evolutions. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please comment below what's your favorite version of the Grinch. Is it the 2D version? Is it the live action version with Jim Carrey? Or is it the new version that you're seeing it right now? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll make more videos. I'm sorry I can't make a catchphrase today because I really am tired today. I'm about to watch Rocky Bullwinkle, and I'm barely sorry I've made videos like this so far. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.